Okay, we should be live. Let me just double check that everything's all right on my end. Oops. Yeah, okay. Looks like we're live. Nice. Cool. Time to play some games. Oh my god, YouTube's asking me to verify that it's me for some reason or something like that. 1 second, y'all. Okay, okay. Looks like we're good. Cool, nice. So we're kind of in the off season right now of Flesh and Blood. Like, you know, the next big event is really, Pro Tour. So yeah, until then there's nothing going on, and it's kind of hard to like pick a deck while we're waiting on outsiders anyway. So I'm just gonna just have some fun and play some fun decks today. Um, so we're gonna start with some Tiger Katsu. Oh, all right. Let's start. Let's maybe create our own game and see if someone joins it. Ooh, against Lexi. Okay, this will be a tough one. Lexi is obviously a tough matchup for us. I think we'll go Lynx instead. Ooh, this is interesting. Do we go Lynx or Momentum here? I think let's just go Lynx. I think we just lean hard into the combo here. We definitely want CNCs. So if we want CNCs, we can cut. Let's see. What do we cut for CNCs? Oh my god. Okay. Even bigger than that can be a bit rough because it's a no block against a deck where we kind of want to block. So I think we'll cut them. And yeah, we are good to start. Okay, looks like they chose to go first. Let's see if they actually hit us. Are these gonna load stuff up and set up a 6-card hand? Yep, looks like they're setting up a 6-card hand. Our hand's not amazing. I guess we're just gonna Art of War and dig for something. We could Art of War now and dig for something. That's kind of dumb. So, so we'll buff them and we'll banish. This works. Yeah, alright. So we just drew into Predatory Shriek, so we'll be able to Katsu to find the Tiger Swipe. We will need to discard this to do that, though. To find the Tiger Swipe, which is okay. We also have Master the Pouncing Lynx. Yeah, we have the option of Ancestraling here and then discarding that, but I think I'll just take the guaranteed that this is, I can turn into a Tiger Swipe. Yeah, so we can double Tiger Swipe. I guess I can decide on that later. For now, we'll just trigger Katsu. All right. So we do another Tiger. It seems really early to pop Lynx here. I'm just not sure whether we'll have a better chance to pop it. Because it'll come in for 5, 2 attacks for 5. I mean, they could easily block it and then take the tempo hits eventually. You know what? Yeah, alright, we're gonna do it. We're gonna get the Tiger Swipe. Cool, so we have 2 swipes. So we send 1 now, and if that gets blocked, we get a Tiger, and then do the other one. So... where did my other cards go? Oh my god, they're not blocking this? Wow. Okay. We have an extra resource. We're gonna Kodachi and then do all the Tigers and swipe and then finally end off with a take the tempo. Okay, so they should definitely block. They need to block 6 because we have breaking scales here.
What? Are they?
I am okay. They're actually just letting me combo off. That is wild. Okay, I'm gonna finally hand with Take the Tempo, which is just yet another on hit. Yeah, so pretty strong turn, I think, for a 4-card hand, I would say. But that's because they just let the Tiger Swipes hit. It was just a little shocking, for sure. Fab Chile, hello. Wah, yes, indeed, the pitch stack, definitely wah. Looks like, wait, what did my Take the Tempo hit? Oh, it hit a Pouncing Chi, which is like, whatever. Alright, was this fused? Yes, okay, this was fused with an Ice Quake. They flipped up Heaven's Claws. Okay, so I'm thinking we can just let all the... Like, they sent 3 attacks at us. We'll just pitch 1 blue and deal with all. On our turn, we can 100 wins, Winds of Eternity. So, yep, we'll just take damage here. Ooh, Rain Raises. I see, that's why... I mean, there's a good chance they probably just didn't have a good blocking hand. Let's see, because they had a Frost Lock, an Ice Quake, which blocks 2, and Rain Raises, which blocks nothing. So, that could have been part of it. Ooh, Remorseless. That's not fun. So this effectively comes in for 10 if we're trying to do 3 attacks. Ouch. I think we're just supposed to push here with our life lead. They did give this go again, right? They gave this go again, so they're what? They're gonna try and play this Heaven's Claws out, I suppose? Yeah, I think we're just kind of priced into doing that. We can go 2 into 4 into another 4. Which is 10 total. So it's not pushing lethal, but we'll be at 20 or something. Because blocking this out also just doesn't feel good here. So, alright, we will take this. I'll pay 1. Okay. Yep, so we were expecting the Heaven's Claws. Going to 22, and we pay for it, and then we're gonna take 3 damage from Remorseless. So we're effectively at 19 here. Alright, we also have this. I forgot about that. This is actually completely useless. So, we could snaps this, I guess, but that's really dumb. So, we're gonna go 2 into 4, because that's more awkward breakpoints than 3 into 3. Alright. So, how's everyone's week been? I'm honestly looking at today's stream as to be, like, just really chill. Like, I'm playing a very off-meta deck. I'm playing in the casual queue just because... You know, we're kind of really in the off-season here. Like, there's no big event coming up soon. The next thing's a Pro Tour, and, you know, we need to wait till Outsiders to really actually start testing for that properly. So I'm kind of just like, just gonna play some random decks and just chill out and engage with chat for a bit. That's the purpose of today's stream, if y'all couldn't tell from me playing Tiger Katsu, which is just so bad. Oh, 3 of a kind, ooh. We have, I guess, another 100 Winds of Eternity. Just on its own, that's what, 5 damage off of 2 cards, which is pretty bad. Okay, so they have a 3 of a kind turn. This is not an amazing hand. Can we even threaten lethal next turn? No, I don't think so. So this is probably just a blocking hand. We can... Yeah, we can just block maybe Arsenal Ancestral and hope to come back later. Let's see, what's their turn looking like? Yeah, I don't want to give them this reload. So we'll just block like this on our turn. If they let us keep a card, we can just 0 for 3. Yep. Yeah, so this deck is honestly just not very strong. The main problem... Ooh, okay, so they're just hitting. You know what? I don't mind blocking with his hand anyway. If I take this and send the Whelming Gust Wave, I'm basically... This is only coming in for 2, because I'm taking extra damage from Remorseless. So the question is, do I just want to block 3 and just on my turn just Arsenal Ancestral? I think that seems pretty good. I'll just block 3 Arsenal Ancestral and call that a day. Ancestral's a kind of cool Arsenal target. Ooh, okay, this is this is a hand. So we could 100 wins, Kodachi, take the tempo, which is not bad. What are they doing? They're doing a Pathing Helix. They obviously gave it go again. Yeah, so I guess this Rapid Reflex, we could... I mean, we could actually, if we just hold on to everything, we have a pretty strong... we could have a strong turn, but they have no floating. So I think they're relying on this Pathing Helix hitting, so we're gonna block 4 there. And we still have a strong turn, 100 wins, 1 Kodachi, take the tempo. And we can probably Ancestral that take the tempo as well. And then depending on what happens, we might even snaps it. Z the Bee, hey, what's up, man? Alright, so we can start with 100 wins, or do we start with Kodachi? I guess. Do we ever want to trigger Katsu here? We could trigger Katsu to get our Winds of Eternity. I forget, does Winds of Eternity get go again? No, it doesn't. We could snaps, though. Yeah, so we got 100 wins, and if they let it hit, we get Winds of Eternity. We play that. We snaps it, and then we tunic out, take the tempo, and an Ancestral. I'm just not sure whether we need to do that when we have 100 wins, Kodachi take the tempo, which is honestly also really good and keeps us snaps up. So I think I'd rather stick with that line. But we'll start with this just to maybe make them scared and make them want to block this. Nice. I like that they blocked it. Ooh, wait, no, I don't like that they blocked it, because now take the tempo. Oh, wait, I had to Ancestral that. That was a mistake. It's fine. We have Tunic to take the tempo. Okay, cool. So yeah, we're good. We're good. Take the tempo is still alive. Cool, and this is lethal because of Ancestral here. Yeah, so then just letting all the Tiger Swipes hit, I don't think I end up working out for them. Their hand wasn't that good to give me all that value. Wow. Okay. Do we Ancestral this? I guess, huh. We can Ancestral, see what we draw, and then we have the option to snaps. Trouble Ancestraling is that sometimes you just randomly draw and you might just get a blue 0 cost. And then, you know, that's like not a fun arsenal. I could just, yeah, you know what? I can just let this hit, get the extra card for next turn, keep the Ancestral, and cover them with a 6-card hand on the next turn. Let's see. Whelming Gust Wave was banished with the thing, with the, what's it called? Take the tempo? Okay. And they're just sending a Heat Seeker at me. Okay. So we don't have a lot of go again with this hand. So this is, I think this is going to be turn we snaps. We're going to snaps that, and then CNC after that. That's going to be a pretty annoying line. So we can Kodachi, snatch, snaps, CNC. Our whelming that we banish is just going to be useless. We can just go ahead and block 3 here. They'll get the on hit, but since we're going to CNC and threaten it anyway, I don't actually care that they get this on hit. Yeah, so I'm glad that we held on to the snaps the previous turn. It's gonna help us here. Cool. CNC, threatening the thing that we let hit. Okay. And now they're probably just gonna Heat Seeker. They did lose their tune. Ooh, giving us 3 for. Ooh, that's actually very, very annoying with this hand. Okay. Ah, that's pretty brutal. No blue in this hand, so what, Surging? Yeah. So we can't even play the Surging. A Kodachi costs 4. So we'll probably just take the tempoing for 4, pitching 4 into take the tempo. Yeah, alright. It's the most damage we can present. And we also have the Ancestral, which I think I'm inclined. We have nothing to do with the draw cards, so really that's just cycling this out. Which is meh. Yeah, we'll just be cycling this for the top card of our deck. Well, okay, now there's definitely no point. If we're not even pushing damage, I'll just hold on to it. Yeah, so I guess they're in the position where they're starting to play around Razor Reflex. Or Rapid Reflex as well. Okay. So this +1, yeah, so this is 4, and then they'll Heat Seeker after that. So I'll probably just block the Heat Seeker. And then we could... So, yeah, this card's useless now. Roar of the Tiger is completely pointless. So I'll be blocking with that, and probably just like the Surging and just E-Strike them for 7. Which is pretty strong, and they're not going to have an arsenal. What's the alternative? We could Surging, we could actually Surging and Ancestral that. Maybe get to use the card that we draw. We could potentially even just push with this hand and just like really just go all out. We could just hold on to everything. We Surging. But then if it doesn't hit, we don't... This Roar of the Tiger is complete. Oops, looks like I disconnected there for a second or something. Hope the stream's all fine. Everything else looks... Yeah, I just got a notification that I DC'd for like a second. But we're looking to have good stream health right now. Right, we're leaking one here. Honestly, we're just... At this point, we're just gonna win. Probably win off like Kodachis, just keeping them in Kodachi lock. I like that we leak one here. And Lexi on a 2-card hand, and most they can send like one arrow at us, so like whatever. Okay, there's a Lightning Surge. So we have the natural Surging Whelming in our hand, which is kind of cool. We can also... Let's see, I should have a red Whelming left in the deck, right? So the way I've built this deck, I'm really just calling it Tiger Good Stuff, where I'm running the good cards like Take the Tempo, and I'm running the first half of the Mugenshi line, where I have Surging Whelming, just because, you know, red Whelming is just basically Snatch would go again. It's kind of nuts. That's the idea behind the deck. I have no idea if it's good, but we're trying things out here. So we can buff this up to 7 to really try and get it to hit. Ooh, 6. Alright, sure. We'll Ancestral this. Ooh, and we found a red Whelming. Okay, that's pretty nice. In which case, I will just Art of War now to banish the blue one, since I don't need to tutor. So buff and banish. I'm gonna banish this. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be nuts. We're gonna Whelming, and then we can end with a CNC for 7. This is pretty sick. I mean, they're likely probably just gonna die from the Whelming, to be honest. I will not trigger Katsu. Yeah, we don't have Mugenshi or Lord of Wind here. We just have Whelming, just because, like, being able to do this, where you Snatch would go again, is just nuts, right? Okay, cool. We managed to get there. Yeah, I mean, that was really... Wow, we threatened 82 damage. I mean, that was really just our first turn of the game, right? Where they just let us do the... Just let us get our Tiger Swipes, which is pretty huge. So, yeah. Adam Ramsey, you're here for the memes, yes. Tiger Katsu is a meme, for sure. Honestly, it's a little sad. I feel like the idea of the deck is really cool. And the idea of the, you know, the Tiger Katsu is really cool. But it's so bad because cards like Predatory Streak and Roar of the Tiger, they do nothing on their own. Like, they literally are just terrible. Like, Predatory Streak is literally 0 damage block 2, like, without either Art of War or Roar of the Tiger. So it's just so bad. And so I'm hoping Outsiders will support it more, but at the same time, I'm not sure how good the Tiger stuff is going to be in a draftable format. So I feel like it's not going to get a lot of support in Outsiders, and then that just makes me really sad. So it's like, you know, they introduce this cool Tiger stuff in Dynasty, and then when's it going to get support again, right? Because what? It's hard to give it support in a, like, when you can draft with it, just because it's also like dependent on like the other combo pieces, like this Tiger stuff. So, you know, we'll see. Against Dromai? Oh god. I say oh god because I actually don't think this deck's gonna be very good against Dromai. Like a normal Katsu obviously should be, but this one I'm not so sure. Cool. Do you want to go first or second? It's probably just second, right? And we just start. Oh, okay. They disconnect. I guess they didn't want to play against Katsu as Dromai, which makes sense. They probably thought we were like a more legit Katsu build. I mean, that being said, I'm sure like we're still favored into them even with this Tiger stuff, but it's just, you know, just yeah. Actually, let me read even bigger than that. It's even bigger than that work if you hit a dragon. Yes, it does. You just need to have dealt physical damage this turn. Okay, nice. Okay, they're choosing to go first, and we have Erase Face here, so we're gonna bring them in for Viscerai. And I think we just, man, I don't want to cut even bigger than that because it does help us race. But it is the only cuttable thing, to be honest. Do we want sinks here? Sinks are pretty nice. I think we'll just stick to this. Oh my god, Reaping Blade. Oh, wait, is this the one where they stack up 5,000 rune chants and then they Looming Doom us? Oh no. Oh no, this is, oh god. I see Ascendancy pitch? Okay. Alright, we're in for some spice, everyone. I mean, we could just do the turn 1 Art of War again like we did the previous time. I think what I prefer this time, since we have this Mindset of Tiger, is we can Kadachi, 100 wins. Oh, I forgot to change my headpiece. I put this in because I thought we were against Dromai, but for this matchup I really should be on the other one. But anyway, that's a mistake. We're gonna Kadachi, 100 wins. They're probably gonna block it, then we can Mind State and end with the Art of War in Arsenal. So next turn we're gonna start a turn with a Tiger, have the Art of War in Arsenal, and hopefully we can do things, make things happen. But oh my god, this was such a mess. Actually, this was supposed to be the Lynx. Total mistake. Yeah, because yeah, that Dromai came into the lobby and then they left. So, and I forgot to change the headpiece. That's a rip. It's a massive ripperoni. When your meme gets memes, yes, this is the casual cue. So okay, we're threatening Mask here, so they're definitely gonna block this. Oh, giving us armor. I don't mind that. Yeah, cool. And then we'll just end with Mindstep of Tiger. And get to Arsenal Art of War, start the game, start next turn with the Tiger. Oh, this is scary. Oh, wait, no, I don't want to skip Arsenal. Oh, Arsenal is, yeah. Oh god, double Art of War, not good. Not good when we don't have, you know, resources. Okay, so, okay, well, we have resources now, because they drew us into a blue. I mean, the fact that they gave us armor makes me think they have a pretty strong turn here, so I'm kind of nervous about that. Okay. Okay. The nice thing with Mindset of the Tiger is that it puts the Tiger in my hand. So I can Art of War it away. However, we are under this rounds on me, so that's terrible. Because obviously that negates one Art of War, but we have two. So we can maybe make things happen. Probably just banish the Snatch. Like, we probably just go for it and hope drawing 4 finds us a predatory streak, and then we can maybe pop off. Sure, we will try. Push this, buff, banish. Banish this. Okay, no predatory streak, so we just... Yeah, that's kind of the problem, right, with this deck sometimes. So we could just do it again. Maybe this time we banish the Crouching Tiger? God, we're gonna double Art of War and it's gonna be just a complete whiff and it's gonna be so embarrassing. Could banish Winds of Eternity, we probably don't need that. And keep the E-Strike, creep the Crouching Tiger just in case. Sure, we're going for it. Buff, banish. Banish this. No predatory streak. Oh god. 2 whelmings? That is trash. So, alright, we're just gonna start with a tiger. And then we can tiger swipe, and then we'll E-strike after that. Okay. And we have rapid reflex, make this go over, get another tiger, which is only gonna come in for 1, which is extremely sad. Wait, yeah, I guess they're letting it hit because it's threatening just 1 tiger. Oh, I see, they're doing this. Sure, we'll just rapid it anyway. Oh, they have another D-react. Okay. Cool. And then we can E-strike, just using +2 arsenal whelming. Not looking good, everyone. We've used 2 Art of Wars for like nothing, and 1 tiger swipe. No, we will not use Katsu's ability. Finally, this predatory streak shows up. We missed you. Okay, meanwhile, our opponent's just building a million rune chants. Yeah, so we kind of just losing the race right now, because if you think about it, we've dealt 10, but they are holding on to 16 damage right there. So this is not looking good for us. Yeah. So we'll go 100 wins, and then we're probably gonna snatch and snaps it and just whelming so we can arsenal predatory streak. What I find out about this deck is that you kind of really want to arsenal like your predatory streak, your Roar of the Tiger, and then hope you find the next one soon. Oh, if they let this hit though, no, they're probably gonna D-react it, right? Yeah, there we go. Another D-react? Wow. Okay. Right, then we'll snatch. And yeah, we probably just need to snap set. I guess what's the alternative? We could just send this whelming and arsenal predatory streak. Yeah, and then we get to save our snaps. But I mean, they have 2 cards left. I have a feeling this Snatch is gonna either get some armor or get both cards. Interesting. So was the hand really just 3? Did it seriously drop like 3 D-reacts? That's, you know, yeah. They're probably just baiting us with the snaps. Oh, no, they're not. Okay, interesting. Do we want to trigger Katsu here? No, I don't think so. Yeah, we'll just Kodachi whelming here. No. Pretty low value snaps there, all things considered, but we kind of had to so we can arsenal predatory streak. Cool, then we will do this. And this is Threatening Mask, but obviously it doesn't matter because we don't have go again. Alright. Arsenal this. Okay, and we have Roar of the Tiger predatory streak, which is cool. Oh my god. Oh my god. This rounds on me is killing us. Because we have predatory streak, Roar of the Tiger with a tiger swipe, so. Alright. This does affect, yeah, it affects the Kodachis as well. Okay. So. Okay, they are becoming the Arknight. Okay, so what I want to do, honestly, is... Oh, man. I kind of want to play this Mind State of the Tiger. To have a Tiger in hand already for the next turn when we Roar of the Tiger. It doesn't look like we have a good way to do it. So we might just... Yeah, I mean, I'm probably just going to send this take the tempo and hold on to everything else. And we at least have a blue for the turn we want to do predatory streak stuff. So, yep. Rough. This rounds on me kind of really killed us, because we really need the Tigers to come in for 1. Because not only are they threatening Mask every time, they also pop us trigger Katsu to try and tutor another Tiger Swipe. Yeah. Okay, just don't interact with me, opponent. Just keep doing your thing. Don't try and disrupt me. That'll be very nice. I would appreciate that. So yeah, we'll go Roar, Predatory Shriek, and we'll have a bunch of Tigers. It's likely that one of them hits. And then we get to trigger Katsu, find another Tiger Swipe, come into 2 Tiger Swipes, and have a Breaking Scales at the back of on the back of one of them. And we'll see whether that's enough. Okay. Alright, and let's go Tiger. And we'll discard one of these things to Katsu. Likely discarding Mind State, because, yeah, if we're getting both Tiger Swipes this turn, that is going to be our 3rd Tiger Swipe. We played one earlier. So there's really no point holding on to Mind State anymore. Okay, so they're giving me armor on the first Tiger. Yes, yep, can do this. And fine, Tiger Swipe. Okay, then we'll do another Tiger. Okay, and then we'll hold on to another Tiger, because once they block this, I want to have another Tiger to trigger the combo on the next Tiger, so we do this. And they kind of have to block 5, otherwise we're threatening Breaking Scales. Okay, so is this a D-React? Okay. I'll let them resolve this sync before I decide whether I'm popping Scales here. Okay, so they did sync. But yeah, we're gonna Scales here to make them either fish another D-React out of them, in which case our last Tiger Swipe likely hits. Yeah, there we go. There we go, that's exactly what I want to see. Because they don't know that we have this other Tiger Swipe since it was kind of naturally drawn. Okay, and then we could double Kadachi. And then the Tiger threatens Mask, so they probably want to block that, and then we can do another Tiger Swipe. Wait, opponent DC'd? Come on, opponent, come back. Opponent! Alright, let's see if they reconnect. Alright, how's people's weekend so far? So, I believe for pretty much everyone in the US, it's a long weekend for us, so it's nice and relaxed here. I'm assuming most of the viewers here are in the US, so how are y'all spending a long weekend? I've been on the US, like, you know, what's up anyway? Yeah, looks like opponent DC'd. I'm not sure why. They clearly feared all the Tigers. Let's hope they come back, though, because this is looking to be an interesting game. I mean, if we don't kill them here, or if we don't get the other Tiger Swipe to hit, I feel like we just lose. They have 22 damage on board. But we have Kadachi. Oh, okay, yeah. So they just... Okay, they just disconnected, which is pretty sad, honestly. That was looking to be an interesting game. We did... I mean, they did use, like, so many of the defense reactions already. Like, how many reduced rune chance did we see? Okay, we saw 4 reduces. There's a sync on the chain. And we saw... Yeah, alright. Yeah, they're also running yellow reduces, so... Anyway, this Tiger Swipe was going to come in for 4, but we were likely going to threaten a Mask with the Crouching Tiger before the swipe. So, you know, it was looking to be interesting. Still, I don't know. I wouldn't say we were ahead. I mean, with this deck, honestly, it really rarely feels like you're ahead. Alright, let's go again. This time let's not forget a Mask of the Pouncing Lynx. Working dairy never stops. Are you working on the weekend, Josh? Because that's not cool. That you have to work on a weekend. Like regardless of whether it's long or not. Like working on a Saturday is just, you know. Alright, waiting for someone else to join us, and I'm thinking I might also play some Dory on stream today. Dory's a deck I'm interested in learning and trying to get better at. Ah, you do Sunday to Wednesday. I see, I see. Cool, cool. Alright, we've found someone. Oh, Bravo. Okay, Bravo's not good. Bravo's not good. So we bring in Sinks here, and again, we take out even bigger than that. Definitely don't want those in this matchup. There we go. Cool. For second, we Ooh, this is annoying. I want to go second, but then we might just get dominated turn 0, so we have to go first here. Yep. And alright, let's bring in the... Ooh. Yeah, I think we'll bring in Lynx here. We just hope that we find one good turn that we can pop off. I believe we're gonna lose the grindy game if we try and do that. Okay. I almost want to say we Karachi, and an E-Strike for draw a card. Let's see, we could surprise them with a rapid reflex. If we just go E-Strike to draw a card now, and then we rapid reflex the E-Strike, that could surprise them and just leak 3. And we get to Arsenal something. Arsenal Tiger Swipe feels kind of risky because of CNCs and stuff, and if you don't find your combo piece, it's like scary. It's much better to like tutor it out. So, no, I think Kadachi, E-Strike is probably just the line here. Okay. Leaking damage to Kadachis, which is always fun. Okay, and then we E-Strike, and we'll go ahead and bottom this. And yeah, if we draw a card here, we can Arsenal a random card and rapid reflex this. I kind of don't mind that. I doubt they're going to overblock this. Let's try that. We're going to Gambit here. Arsenal 100 wins is not amazing. I suppose us picking draw a card telegraphs that we have a reaction, but they had to sync anyway, so we were never gonna get anything there. Okay, they drew up 4 random cards. Let's hope it's not some nuts. Chokeslam. Chokeslam is a little annoying, but we have this card we want to block with anyway. We can go 100 wins, Snatch, I suppose. Are they gonna pummel? Ooh, they're gonna pummel. Okay. That is honestly still, I mean, we still just 100 wins, Snatch here. Although just Chokeslam Crush is a little annoying. We lose like a damage. So 2 and then 1. Oh yeah, no, we aren't gonna get any damage buff because of Chokeslam. So it's gonna be 1-2 into like a Snatch, which is like fine. There's an argument instead of sending this, we Kadachi twice. Since the +1 doesn't matter and it's 2 damage either way, and 2 damage split is probably a little better. Yeah, so we'll do that. Ooh, get a Snatch here. And they block it, cool. Then they give us armor, which again, I don't mind. Crush the weak, yeah. So it looks like we're gonna... We have Snatch here. So... we could do Kadachi Snatch again. We just sync this. And we get to Arsenal Predatory Shriek no matter what. Because, yeah, we can either block 2 with 100 wins, or send 2 with it by sending 2 Kadachis. And I'm inclined towards sending 2 with it. Yeah, because then our Snatch will come in with... Oh, no, we're not running momentum anymore. So, yeah, it's weird. Maybe conserving life is actually better if we're trying to, like, combo eventually. So, yeah, let's go with conserving life. 100 wins Arsenal isn't the worst. Yeah, it was fine. Getting hit by chokeslam when we had another 100 wins in hand was obviously not amazing, but yeah. Okay. We drew rapid reflex, which is just pointless. Do we snaps here for anything? Like we could, nah, definitely not. No, we don't want to do either of these tutors. It's kind of scary to Arsenal this, to be honest, because CNCs. Oh god, Terra Sunder. Oh, Terra Sunder and those. Okay, not the worst. And we do get to choose what we want to discard as well, so we could. We do have Art of War Predatory Shriek though, which is not. It's not great needing to discard here. Yeah, but we don't have an option. There's no way we can deal with this unless we give up links, which is not what I want to do. We could Art of War now. Get to block with something for 4. Still doesn't, because we can tunic out Art of War as well. So let's see, we'll go up to. No, we'll still be at 4 cards, and then we. Yeah, no, it's probably not a good idea. So we could just take this tunic Art of War, and then Predatory Shriek after that, and maybe get somewhere. So we discard these 2. Tunic Art of War, Predatory Shriek, and then we do that on like, and we have 2 cards remaining, which doesn't feel great, but we still have links. What's the armor? No, they still have a ton of armor, so I kind of don't want to do that right now. What we can do is tunic, take the tempo on our turn, which is send 5. Yeah, so we can block with a card here, discard 2 things, tunic, take the tempo. Yeah, I think I'll go with that line. Just send 5, just an honest 5 at them. Okay. Spinal. Sure. Honestly, having Art of War in this hand is not great. We could just block 8, hold on to Art of War. Hopefully don't send something disruptive at us the turn after and we get to Art of War Predatory Shriek. Alternatively, no, we block 6, send 3 at them is probably better. And maybe pitch Art of War for Kodachi, honestly. So we actually get to use it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, depending how they block, we may or may not just hold on to Art of War here. Okay. So yeah, and this sort of mid-range game, I mean, we're clearly just losing when we try and do this, where we block a bit, attack a bit, and they block a bit, and they attack a bit. They're just better at doing that than us. So we really want to try and go off soon. But unfortunately, yeah, I think I'm just going to send 1. Let's see, so we need to find a Roar of the Tiger or a Tiger Swipe. Sorry, or another our last Art of War to be able to fire off this Predatory Shriek. I don't want to block with this Tiger Swipe. What I want to do is send it to the bottom with this E-Strike so I can teeter it out. So we can block 5 here, and we'll just E-Strike for 7, bottom to Tiger Swipe. I suppose. Yeah, okay. That was the option to block only 3 on that, and then we can E-Strike go again into Snatch. But again, Snatch without, when we already have an Arsenal, doesn't really threaten much. So I'd rather take the line that conserves more life so we can survive to do our combo. Are they interesting? There's leaking 4. Okay, we have a bunch of 3 blocks, which... Okay, so this looks like a pommel. Yeah, this looks like a pommel. So, I mean, I don't mind blocking always. We can just block 9. And they can still pommel us if they want to. Yeah. Let's block 9. I suppose probably might have been fine to just let them pummel us though. Because it was on a hammer, so it's not like it was going to do anything. Alright. This is actually a good hand to combo off, but yes, we get hit by Spinal. Alright. They're likely pummeling this as well. We kind of need to force the pummel though. So we will go block like this. They'll pummel us, and we'll discard not Roar of the Tiger. Yeah, so I think in previous turn cycle, I was supposed to just let them pummel me on the Anathos. Yeah, we got hit by Spinal, so we kind of just pass here. Alright, let's hope they have an off turn, which, I mean, Bravo sometimes does. That is sometimes an issue with Bravo. They sometimes just can't keep it up, but nope, not this one. Okay, I don't think we've blocked with any Tiger Swipes yet, so I think we have to give them 1 here. Yeah, so, and we keep the Robber Tiger. Block 8, keep Robber Tiger, and just... Yeah, at this point we're just hoping they just have a bit of a break. Okay. Clearly not happening. Okay, I mean, at least this isn't dominated, right? Yeah, I think at this point we just need to let go of this Robber Tiger. Yeah, there's no way to keep it because we only block 7. Yeah. All right. All right, Mr. Bravo, can I have a turn? How many Predatory Shrieks have we blocked with? We have 1 in our arsenal, and we've blocked with 1? Okay. So we might Art of War into another one if we, you know, manage to have a turn here. Although they still have like 5 armor, so honestly this is looking terrible. And it's not like we have an attack react like in our hand. We still obviously have breaking skills. Gosh, and the Spinal. Cool. So we'll just block 9. Let's see, we've seen 2 Spinals and 2 Cripplings. No, we've seen 3 Spinals. Yes, 3 Spinals and 2 Cripplings. Okay, this time they're dominating something. As a chokeslam. Okay, that's not good. That's not good, because Art of War, yes, we were trying to do that this whole time. It's coming 8 with Dominate as well. Giving them links sucks. What we could do is Tunic Art of War right now. Oh, but then we'll need to draw a 3-block attack, because we're banishing only a 3-block attack. Ooh. Man, this Bravo opponent is just not giving us space at all. It's pretty brutal. So we'll block 3 here, take 5, get crushed, and we just... Oh, the thing is, E-Strike is even turned off by this Chokeslam. So that's pretty tragic. We might just need to give up links here. And then we can E-Strike and Rapid Reflex it. Man, this is not good. Hope we don't get pummeled. That Arsenal's been there for a while from our opponent, so I guess maybe it's a pummel they've just been holding on to forever. Cool, and we'll just Tunic Rapid Reflex this. Yeah, maybe we'll get a Roar of the Tiger and maybe get somewhere, but this is looking terrible. Our opponent has just gotten there, like back-to-back, everything's disruptive. And the fact that, yeah, they run stuff like Chokeslam now as well. I believe this was This was for Briar, right? Or was it for 5? For one of those. And it's just collaterally hurting Katsu as well. Oh, so it's a sync. That's what they held in Arsenal all this time. Okay. And we drew 2 Roar of the Tigers, but we're getting chokeslammed again. So I guess, I mean, we can block 5. And then go double Roar of the Tiger. And then Predatory Shriek. And we'll still have a Tiger in hand to discard to Katsu. Sure. But with all the armor up, this is... Yeah. It's gonna be hard for us to sneak anything through. Yeah, so that was a turn early in the game where we chose not to pop off because they had all the armor. And then we didn't get a chance again to try and pop off, so... Maybe I was supposed to pop off on that earlier turn. Yeah, and now this is blocking this turn, which totally makes sense. Okay, yeah, they don't need to block this because I have no cards to even tutor the combo piece, but they blocked it anyway. Cool, so... Kadachi Setting Strike is our line here. Oh, they're letting this hit. Okay. So we will Katsu. Discard this, find... Oh! I seem to be... I have not been looking at my graveyard. We are out of Whelming Gust Waves. Sure. Just find the most damaging thing. Yeah, so Bravo's honestly Fridge kind of makes this super difficult. I mean, we have the D-React for Terra Sunder at least. Tiger Swipe at this point, I'm not even sure if we have any Predatory Streaks left. No, all 3 of them are gone. So Tiger Swipe's kind of useless. So we can give them that and go ahead and sync. Yeah, I mean, at this point, we're kind of just playing for show, because game's kind of, I feel like, yeah, I'm not sure if we have any way out ever. Katsu looking kind of rough, yeah, for sure. I mean, Bravo is definitely a difficult matchup, especially when they did manage to, like, chain back-to-back disruption. So, yeah. Okay, so they are... Hopefully Outsiders helping. Yeah, for sure. Although I was saying, I'm not sure how much this Tiger archetype's gonna get support, just because I don't think it's very good in a draft format. Like, I'm not sure how it's gonna work. How this Tiger stuff is gonna work when in like a draft sort of situation. We can cover this up if we just defensively Art of War off of Tunic. Or we could just give them Tunic and Tiger Swipe and sync it. The thing is, Art of War just does nothing for us. Yeah, we're just gonna... No. Ah. Yeah, the Talishar thingy, I need to Tunic in response. And Art of War. So we buff and we banish. So we banish. I kind of want to keep surging. Tiger Swipe's what we're going to block with. So I guess we just banish that. Yeah. I'm going to block here, which is 4. We sync it, and then we can... Yeah. Yeah, so the Tiger stuff probably... I don't know. I'm doubtful that the cat stuff is going to get support in Outsiders just because of it needs to be draftable. But let's see. Do I think cat is better in Lord of Wind? I do not. I'm just playing this for fun. I mentioned it at the start of the stream if you weren't there for this. Because we're kind of in the off season of Flesh and Blood right now. I'm just trying to like fool around with some like off meta decks, which is the purpose of today's stream. Just hang out with chat, play something that's off meta and fun, in this Tiger Katsu, and yeah, because I mean it's really difficult to like plan to like, you know, train for like Pro Tour or anything while when there's a whole new set that's gonna come. So until Outsiders comes up and there's no there's no event until then to like really prepare for. I'm just kind of having fun with the game and just playing random stuff. I honestly think we can just concede at this point. Yeah, I was concede. So yeah, that was not happening. Cool. Yeah, no, I think the Lord of Wind Katsu is definitely better, but the cat stuff is more fun. Yeah, you get to play like Mask of the Pouncing Lynx, and of course you get to trigger Katsu, and you get to do fun cat things. The first game we had on stream actually against Alexi, they didn't try to block our Tiger Swipe stuff, so we kind of got 2 Tiger Swipes off of Katsu and off of the Mask of the Pouncing Lynx, and just dealt like 20 something damage on turn 1, on our turn 1. So we didn't. It was just 4 cards. So you know you get to do stuff like that, which is pretty fun. All right, let's do one more Tiger Katsu and then probably switch over to Dorinthea for a bit. Yeah, so how are people spending their off season from Flesh and Blood for a bit? I mean, I suppose if you're, I mean, I doubt anyone in New Zealand or Australia is watching at this time. But I guess if people are heading to New Zealand, they have a calling to prepare for. But other than that, at least like, you know, if you're in the US, there really is nothing coming up until pretty much Baltimore. All right, we're against Boltyn. And they're choosing who goes first. Let's see. Okay. CNC against Boltyn, there's... I guess we don't know what sort of Boltyn they are. Because if they're the combo Boltyn, CNC actually does something. But I think we're just supposed to race them, so... Yeah. I'll keep the even bigger than that's in. Oh god, and we draw 2 of them, turn 0? That's actually terrible. Halo of Illumin... What? Interesting. Yeah, drawing 2 no blocks, turn 0, not good. Let's just hope they don't let us filter. So they don't hit us. Okay, they're doing that. We'll block with this. Okay, and they are combo, because they are 2 sabers. But I don't mind that they have lack of armor since they went for the halo. So the gallantry gold and courage, that's the armor. Okay. Gosh, this hand is actually tragic. Let's see. So we can take the tempo. Pitching and even bigger than that. They're probably just gonna block it. And then Arsling Tiger Swipe when we have Katsu and Master Panzerlings is kinda meh. So I think Kadachi into take the tempo, which will be an off take the tempo. Oh, I guess okay. We'll start with this and see if they block this. Okay, and then we can. Right, so we can even bigger than that right now and hope we draw a blue and hope we find a blue. Then we can Kadachi again and take the tempo of that as well. Yeah, I don't mind that. Okay, okay. So we can sort of craft our draw here a little. We want to draw this. We'll be wasting the quicken, unfortunately, because we're going to Kadachi afterwards and then take the tempo. But if we can put this draw of the tiger in our arsenal, that would be pretty cool. So let's bottom this. Yeah, and we can just even begin that again since we're wasting the quicken always anyway. Yeah, I like this. Oh my god, this is... Chat, that's so embarrassing. This is only 1 damage, so we obviously don't draw it. Oh god. Sure. That's so embarrassing. What do we do here? We could just Kadachi again. We could even bring that again, even though we know what's on top. Or we're just gonna take the tempo. Yeah, alright. We're just gonna take the tempo here. you think Halo is standard? Okay, I guess I wasn't sure. I always thought they would bring in some armor. Because especially Crown Providence, if you're trying to combo and like you get hit by a CNC, you know. Is this Flesh and Blood online sim official? This is Talishar. It's not official. But it's really good for just like getting pickup games of Flesh and Blood online. You're waiting for outsiders since you're looking to change your main hero? You've been testing Droma and Katsu so far and looking forward to Riptide. Yeah. I have to say, I'm also like a little bored of Icelander. But I've been playing her since she came out. And I'm kind of looking for something different. Which is also partly why I'm playing this right now. But yeah, I totally relate to that. I'm not sure if I'll change main just because change my main hero just because Icelander is still just extremely strong. But I'm looking to try cool stuff. They have not charged this turn, right? So this is going to be for 2, always. I mean, I kind of like this hand. We get to Kadachi, Surging, and then they'll probably block the Surging, and we get Endless Snatch, so I'm just going to take this. I mean, they're showing us Saber, so we kind of need to be aggressive. They're letting that hit? Oh, they're going to de-react. Okay, they're de-reacting. Okay. Yes, get those de-reacts out of your deck. So we've seen a Fate and a Sync so far. No. Let me launch all this. Okay. Bolt of Courage. They charged. I mean, yeah, they don't have, they don't have Go Again. If we don't pump this up, they can't have Go Again. So, sure. I mean, unless they snaps, I guess, so. Okay. So I think we're going to Tunic Art of War, and we have double 100 wins, but if we draw Predatory Streak, we also have Rob the Tiger. Buff, banish, banish this. Triple 100 wins? Okay, sure. So let's go 4, and then 4, and then 5, which is all breakpoints, which is annoying. Cool. I like that. And we also have Ancestral to do things, and then we can tutor up Winds of Eternity, because likely along with Ancestral we can get something to hit. And then we get to find Winds of Eternity and do that as well, which would be fun. Yeah, so this is... Yeah, the 100 wins line is basically just part of all the good stuff as well. Like, there's Take the Tempos, which is just good. And then the 100 win stuff is more good stuff. Okay. I'm smelling a D-react here. The thing is... Ah, man. Are we discarding Ancestral to Katsu? Because I want to Ancestral and hopefully discard what I get. But if it's not a 0 cost... Yeah. Alright, wait, just... Yes. No, I don't want to Mass, but I want to Katsu. We'll discard this and find Winds of Eternity. Cool. And this comes in for 4. The next one comes in for 5. Winds of Eternity comes in for 5. And it's pretty nice. Card. Yeah, are they trying to combo off on the next turn? Holding all these cards? That's kind of scary. Yeah, and they know we have Winds of Eternity, so they know exactly what's coming up. It's still to be a decent turn. I mean, Tunic Art of War is always going to be a decent turn, right? Then we go Winds of Eternity for another 5. This will shuffle all these things back in. Okay, so I think we're getting comboed, which is terrifying. Okay, so we don't block this and force them to snaps. Yep. Okay, yeah, we are getting comboed. Okay, Gallantry Gold as well. Courage, okay. Lumina. Is that another Lumina? That is another Lumina. Okay. And now these things are coming for 5 each, and they can attack 4 times. Yeah, I guess we don't. There's nothing we can do. Defensive Art of War is just bad because it buffs the attacks, the blocking value of the attacks, but yeah, and yeah, they have too much soul for us to stop this, so we're just gonna need to eat it. And we'll probably block the last thing. Let's see, on our turn, we have Roar, Predatory Shriek, and Art of War. The Art of War feels quite meh, to be honest. I think I'm gonna start with a Snatch and see if they let it hit, and we get a Snap Set, and then hopefully you draw into like something cool. Oh god, they're healing so much. Yeah, pretty unfortunate that they found their combo so early. Like, we're both playing combo decks, but then they found theirs and like much earlier than we found ours. Yeah, I mean, there's really nothing we can do about this. Cool. So let's see if they block this. We should probably look into Icelander. Yeah, for sure. I mean, to be honest, the new heroes, I'm not sure which one of them can actually threaten Icelander. Like, I feel like in theory, ninjas and rangers not gonna have a good chance. I mean, Azalea's decent to Icelander, to be honest, but ninja's definitely not. And I guess Assassin might be able to do something. We'll have to see, but I'm a little nervous about those decks having a chance against Icelander. Okay, so we actually have a problem here. I went for the gamble on the Snatch, hoping they wouldn't block because I'm at 3 and they probably just want to push and kill me at this point. But because they did, I don't actually have something to discard the Katsu. If the Predatory Shriek hits. So we're just going to take the tempo here. Hopefully they block it as well and just let us keep these 2 cards. Which is a problem with this deck, right? The fact that these 2 cards do nothing on their own. But, you know, you kind of need them, otherwise you just don't have a combo. And not drawing a blue here is not fun. Oh, they just draw a card as the mode? That is very interesting. Okay, so we can... Yeah, I suppose we're just giving them the Rapid Reflex here. Yeah, we're going to Rapid Reflex. We'll leave the Whelming as the card that we discard for Katsu. And hold on to Ancestral for hopefully getting the Tiger Swipe through. Alright, let's see. I suppose we can also discard a Tiger to Katsu, but I'd rather not, I think. Yeah, this is the only time we get a pop-up, so we're going to find both Tiger Swipes, and... It's obviously pretty face-up. We're like letting them know exactly that they're going to face 2 Tiger Swipes here, but we don't have a choice when we're at 1. Cool, so we leave 1 Tiger for in between the 2 swipes, so that we can activate the second swipe as well. So we go here. And they kind of need to block 5 because of Breaking Scales. Sure, so this is likely going to be a D-React. Okay. I'll let them resolve the fate. And then... I suppose we should Ancestral before we Breaking Scales. Okay. Cool. And since we drew this, we can just Kadachi before we do the Tiger Swipe. Just to sneak in more damage. Okay, so they'll just give both cards here. Oh, do they yet have another... Oh, Soul Shield, of course. Cool. I need to try Spellblade Combo Briar. Yeah, that does seem pretty sick. Spellblade combo Briar. Okay, so we have Tunic into Arvor again. And probably just do the 100 win stuff. And we'll banish the E-Strike. I think I'm just picking the greediest line. Cause of how far behind we are. Banish this. Okay. Sure, not amazing. So we'll Kodachi. Huh. I wonder if there's something. I mean, we can threaten another Tiger Swipe off of Katsu, but I mean, there'll only be one Tiger behind it, so we're probably gonna get rid of the Tiger. That'll be discarded to Katsu, ideally. And we'll Kodachi here, discard that, and we can do the 100 win stuff. So, yeah, we do this. Okay, then we do this, and in the reaction step, we'll do the even bigger than that. Alright. Do any of these matter? Well, now I regret doing the second Kodachi, because the surging could have been live, but now I can't play it. I suppose I could. I'll just pitch roll the Tiger for it. Nah. How much damage? We've dealt 1 damage this turn, so... Yeah, we can top these like that. Draw the Soul Bead. And wins. If they let this hit, we can discard Roar of the Tiger to find Winds of Eternity. Right. We could Breaking Scales this. I don't want to. And we just send Soul Bead Strike. Hey Joshua, how you doing? We're kind of getting trucked by this Boltyn over here. They found the combo like pretty early on. I don't remember which turn it was. It was like a few turns ago. Turn 4 or 5. So been pretty behind since then. And yeah, I mean, likely we're just losing this game. See, they could have that the attack react, of course, the one that pumps it by 1,000,000 based on how much you banish, but we can't play around that. So, and they haven't charged, so they're not gonna get Boltyn's buff. So I kind of just want to block 2 here. We could just give them armor. Yeah, I'm just gonna give them armor, and they have the attack react. We die, but there was no way we could play around it. Interesting. Cool. Well, that's good to see. That's good to see. So I kind of want to rob the Tiger and an Art of War away that Tiger, because... Yeah, because if we don't have Predatory Shriek, there's kind of no point trying to do a Tiger thing. We could draw into it Art of War, of course, and that'll be really sad. But yeah, we're going to start with that. We'll Art of War, pitching this, and we'll banish the Tiger. Okay, and we drew Predatory Shriek, of course. But not so bad. It's fine, it's fine. So we could... Yeah, we obviously play it. And then we could Surging. And then go... We also have this, which is actually live, funnily enough. Okay, so we can Tiger... unfortunately, this is the only thing we can discard to Katsu, because we banished the Tiger wave for the Art of War. So I think we start with the Surging then. Or we could Arsenal Surging. We can just go Kodachi, Tiger, 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 Pansing Chi, and then take the tempo, because they're unlikely to... Yeah, we can do that as a fallback. If they... No, they're not gonna block all the Tigers. So we definitely Tiger Swipe this turn. In which case, we want to discard Pouncing Chi. And then what do we want to do with the floating? Probably 1 damage and I take the tempo of the Karachi Arsenal Surging seems to be the best line here. Okay, hang on. This is going to be another embarrassing moment where I don't have a Tiger Swipe in my deck. I have one here. Yeah, I think I should have it. Also, it'd be nice if the discard pile has a search effect. Whoa, wait, what? That was weird.
That was strange. Let me undo it. Yeah, I do have a Tiger Swipe, right? As I see 2 in my graveyard, yeah, so... Yes, I like to Katsu. I want to discard this. Okay, there we go. Let me see. Find a swipe. Yeah, so we can go Tiger, swipe into take the tempo. And yeah. They're obviously not going to let the swipe hit. So I need to block 6. With Boltyn, that's really easy. Like, everything they have blocks 3. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. Ooh, they're giving us a lot of cards. Okay, cool. I like that. They're playing around attack reacts, which is good. So now we got to take the tempo. This is likely going to hit. And oh my god, are we coming back? Ooh, unfortunately, take the tempo banished even bigger than that. Not what you want to see. Okay. What are we doing here? Okay, so we have 100 Winds of Eternity in our hand, kind of naturally, which is cool. So we're going to Kodachi, Surging Strike. If they let it hit, we get to discard Mindstay of the Tiger to find Whelming. Otherwise, we still just get to 100 Winds of Eternity anyway. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Yeah, it'll be 2. Yeah, so we have 1. Yeah, we have one extra mana here. Question is, do we which one of these cards do we want to pitch? Probably the Mind State, just because Soul Beat at least does something. Alright, so they should be blocking this. Wow, they actually have a 2 block in their list. Wow. Okay. So they're blocking it, so now we can 100 Winds. And they should also be blocking this. Oh, they're not. Cool. Yes, I will use Katsu to discard this to find another 100 Winds. And then we get the Winds of Eternity for another 4. And actually threaten Breaking Scales on that, which is kind of cool. They can't just block this, though, because if I'll just Breaking Scales and kill them, if they only block... Oh, wait, did we get there, people? We might have gotten there. Yeah, exactly. Now Winds of Eternity just kills them. Here you go. 4. Do you react? Oh, they said GG. Wow. Wow, I did not think we were gonna get there, but wow. That was actually wild. That was pretty sick. We went down to... We went into 3 on their combo turn. And then managed to pull it back. And they healed like a bunch. They went to 20-something, so we were down like a lot. 1300 damage. Yeah, this game, lol. Yes, indeed, Rosebud. That was... I need to watch that back, because I'd already written that game off. I was like, oh, we've lost. But then... I guess we sort of did have the double Tiger Swipe turn, which they sort of had to block, and then we sort of just kept tempo for a bit. Because we were presenting on hits, which is kind of where the good stuff comes in. I mean, which is why we run the 100 Winds line and the Surging line, right? Is this good stuff cards? And actually, we threatened one more Tiger Swipe. We threatened all 3 Tiger Swipes this game. Because there was that Art of War turn where I drew into Predatory Streak, and I could tutor up a Tiger Swipe. Yeah, so that was interesting. Wasn't expecting to win that, but hey, we managed to get there. Yeah. Put an Everdrew charge. Yeah, there was like one turn where all they did was swing the saber, and we would have died to like... do they have an attack reaction that buffs the sword? I forget there's, I always forget, V of the no. What's the attack reaction called? V of the Vanguard is that usually the starter, like the combat chain starter. Man, I don't play Boltyn enough. I forget what the attack reaction is called. The one which they get to banish as many cards from their soul as they want and gets plus X. I forget what that's called, but can they use that in the sword? I'm not even sure. Yeah. Yes, there was an E-Strike line, which I did call, like, when they chose draw a card. When they had a card already to Arsenal. I guess maybe there was just a bad card to Arsenal. And they want to Arsenal it. But anyway. Yeah. we managed to squeak it in there, get a game that we really shouldn't have. I don't think we should have won that, but hey, you know, that happens. Beacon of Victory, yes, thank you, Rosebud. Yes, that is the name of the card. Okay, do we want to do another Tiger game, or do we want to switch over to Dorinthea? Why don't I'm gonna try and make a poll in the chat. I've never done this. Let me try. Start a poll. Ask a question. Katsu or Dori? Okay, I think that put a poll in the chat. It should have. Yes, it did. Okay. Yeah, let me know what y'all want to watch. I should have specified Tiger Katsu. It's gonna be Tiger Katsu or normal Dori. Is the option, but yes, so. Yeah, if y'all are enjoying this Tiger Katsu stuff, you can vote for that. I'll continue playing it. Or I'll switch over to Dori, which is a deck I'm actively trying to learn. I guess Katsu as well. I mean, there's some benefit to learning Katsu, getting a little more familiar with him, because Outside is coming out, obviously. Alright, I'll give the poll like a minute more, and then we'll go ahead. We take those wins, for sure we take those wins. Yeah. I need to go back and watch that again, because that was... I don't remember our life deficit, but it was a lot. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm looking at it now. They were at 28 or 26 or something like that, and we were at 3. Combo Briar. You know what? I will leave Steven, who's in the chat, or was in the chat just now, Z the B. I'll leave him to show off Combo Briar on his stream. If y'all aren't following Card Advantage, they stream every Tuesday evening. And the streams are really fun. I always tune into the streams if I can. So, you know, I'll leave him to show off Combo Briar on his stream. It is his brew, it is his concept. So, you know, I'll leave it to him. Okay, it looks... also, I mean, I don't think I would do it justice anyway. I've never played that deck. I will, you know, I'll try and play some off stream so that, you know, if I want to stream it, I at least can show off what it does. So, like, right now, though, I don't feel confident, like, trying to play that. Alright, cool. I'll end the poll here. Looks like Katsu won just by a bit, actually. Katsu was at 57% and Dori's at 43%. That's really, really close. Cool, so... yeah, let's do at least one more Katsu, then. Watch me just, like, debate all of you and just be like, screw it, I'm playing Dori anyway. The poll was just a sham. But no, it's not. We're playing Katsu. Steven overthinks sometimes. He's got a big brain, you know? He uses it. This is a big thinking brain. Alright. Let's see. So, how many... I feel like... yeah, I guess, you know, when I play Icelander, it's like at this point I probably would have gotten through 2 or 3 games. Or against 5, against the better ninja. Yeah, we'll just go second. Question is, do we want to bring CNC into this? I like CNC into 5, so I'm gonna bring it. I'm gonna cut even bigger than that. Cool. Ooh, yeah, Blazing Yoroi is here for this matchup. I'm gonna bring that in. Although we did get awesome tuning our war turns previously, but I doubt this game's gonna go very long. Anyway, so I was saying, like, usually at this point in the stream, if I was on Icelander, I probably would have played like 2 or 3 games. But this is what, game number 5? Because that's what happens when you play an aggro deck. You know, these games are quick. Oh, they've got the Arsenal Pass thingies, Patreon sleeves. I should get that for my Patreon. I don't have that yet. Okay. Rapid Reflex is kind of cool, but I don't want to give up my only blue, so I guess we're giving up Rapid Reflex. Also, we're likely going to be blocking more anyway, so don't need to think too much. And the Blade. Yep, block 3 again. I love all these... well, I guess we have 1 block 2 here. Yeah, we kinda... yeah, we have to take this. Okay. Snatch. Snatch when they... okay. They have a card, so that's not obviously threatening a draw, but yeah. You don't get people still wanting traps to be Arsenal focused? It's like the Rangers want to be. Yeah, I think, I mean, those were so clunky, right? The Arsenal focused traps thing is just so, gosh, so clunky. Yeah, so I'm glad the new ones aren't. This is, a hand. I've seen hands before, and this is definitely one of them, chat. I think we're gonna do Rob the Tiger and banish the Tiger away with an Art of War. So we're basically turning Rob the Tiger into an attack just so we can Art of War it away. Because, yeah, that's the problem with this deck sometimes, right? Gosh. Buff, banish. Banish this. Hopefully draw good stuff. This is fine. We'll Kadachi, E-Strike. That was incredibly underwhelming. Like, for an Art of War turn, we got +1 off the Art of War. Oh, wow. Oh my god, we're getting owned here with that even bigger than that. So, yeah, we threatened 10 damage off of 3 cards. Absolute trash value. Which is a problem of having all these combo cards, right? You draw them, you don't draw, like, you draw, yeah. So it's bad. No, we don't want to do this, and we don't want to Katsu either. Okay, 5-card hand, Fi. Let's see what you can do. Yeah, the fact that this deck is so reliant on Predatory Streak is actually kind of annoying. Like, look, we had Roar of the Tiger and Art of War in the previous hand, and we have Art of War again. But because we don't have Predatory Streak, it all just feels so bad. Because that's really the only way we generate a bunch of Tigers. Yeah, we will not block this one. I'm a blade. So our turn, honestly, we might... Man, I don't want to do Roar of the Tiger, banish away the Tiger again. But that's likely the best thing. Because then we have the 100 wins line and Snatch and plus whatever we draw. Mounting Anger. That's an annoying on hit. I mean, I feel like I'm just supposed to risk it. I'm just supposed to risk and hope the Art of War draws me Predatory Streak or draws me good stuff. Because if we keep playing like this, I'm just going to lose. Five's just better at like doing what they want to do than I am. So that's likely the case. This thing's effectively coming for 3. Yeah. Yeah, but that's... Yeah, that's 2 Roar of the Tigers and 2 Art of Wars. Which is not great. Five's more consistent, exactly, yeah. They're more consistent, they're just... They do more damage, so, Katsu really needs some love. Hopefully Outsiders gives it to him. Oh, listen, I mean, the new card that they spoiled, what's it called? The one that cares about just anything with the name Gustwave in it? Let me just look up the name real quick. Bonds of Ancestry. That card looks so sick. Okay, at least, I mean, we're probably gonna get Yoroi value here, try and Lava Burst or something, which is kind of cool. Like, I like basically a Husk with no downside. Yeah, okay, so they banish Lava Burst, so we definitely get Yoroi value here, which is cool. Let's see if they have the double Lava Burst. Looks like they do, because they're playing with this with cards left in hand. Yep. Yeah. And we're just priced into just trying to race them and hoping we win the race, which is... Alright, it's not looking good. Yeah. Roar. Art of War again, banishing the Tiger. Yep, no Predatory Streak, sadly. So we can... I mean, we can do the 100 wins. We can do like half of the 100 wins line. So I'm thinking I kind of want to start with the Snatch. And we'll just snap set this turn, and we'll end the turn with another snatch anyway. Or, yeah. Yeah, that's probably the best thing to do. Katsu was your main when you first got into Fab? Nice. Yeah, it must be really sad for you then to see how not great he is right now. Like, just the fact that Fi just came up and was like, oh, cool, I do what you do, but, like, so much better. Like, you have to care about all these, like, weird combo things, and I just do the thing. Okay. Honestly, I don't mind getting more 100 wins here and just doing a massive 100 wins line here. Like, even popping Mask. Is that worth it? Just because we drew into his Winds of Eternity here, which doesn't get go again. So I'm ending either on Snatch or Winds of Eternity. I guess I could wins and then wins off of Bouncing Links. So 100 wins off Bouncing Links, 100 wins off of hand, Winds of Eternity, and Arsenal Snatch. Then I'm using my Mask of the Pouncing Links for, like, not a lot of value. It's, like, fine, I guess. It's gonna be plus. It's honestly decent, especially since I've used 2 Roar of the Tigers and yeah, and 2 Art of Wars. That I feel like I'm kind of priced in doing this. So we're doing this. We'll find the yellow 100 wins. And yeah, we could discard the Snatch and find another 100 wins. Find a red one here, which would come in for a bunch because we are doing a bunch of 100 wins. It's probably not as good as just having a Snatch, though, is the thing. So I think I'm gonna just keep the Snatch. Yeah, and they also have, like, better armor with, like, Furnace and I mean, I guess we can run Shuko too. Okay, 100 wins. This one comes in for 4. Yep. You go board Ninja because the same stuff every game. You want to think more when you play? Yeah, for sure. And honestly, you say that, you might really like Icelander then. There's no, like, auto. Oh my god, we missed a damage with Kadachi. Ah! Trash. Watch me lose the game on 1 health, like, off 1 damage, and just be really sad that we missed this Kadachi damage, yeah. And I couldn't Kadachi after 100 wins, because then the combo and this Winds of Eternity would have been turned off, so, you know, that was just bad. Just bad. Flame for 0. Okay, cool. Yeah, obviously we don't block that. Cool. We could just Surging E-Strike here, which is cool. So, yeah, we'll just start with the Surging. They likely block it. If they don't, we get to tutor up Whelming and do things. Yes. Where is Whelming? There we go. This one they're definitely blocking, right? And then we... What is going on? Sure, I mean, I have Breaking Scales, which I forgot to use as well. This is... We just... Man, that's 2 inefficiencies so far. I lost the damage on Kadachi, I lost the life on Breaking Scales. This is bad, people. This is not good. Cool, so that hit, then I'll take the tempo as live as well. So we just Kadachi, take the tempo. Wow. Okay, they just conceded. All right, I guess they... I don't know, I guess I forgot about the Breaking Scales, and then they were like, wait, no, I let that hit, and then they just conceded. Great, I guess. I mean, that was weird. That was such a weird game. Okay, I guess we're just, you know, we had a bit of a salty opponent, maybe. I'm really not sure. Maybe they fell 2 behind, and they just left. We've had some strange games today, people. That's why you went to Prism, who got ML, then you went to Icelander. Everyone stops Hamilton. Yeah. Icelander will be LL as well. Yes, for sure. We need to LL Hamilton. Correct. Because he's LLing our favorite hero. The salts, indeed.
Indeed. It is nice to have these really quick games, though. I feel all our games today have been under 20 minutes. Whereas, like, when I play Icelander, like, the games got, like, 40 minutes. So that's pretty cool. But, yeah, I mean, we got that against a Fi. That means Katsu's better than Fi confirmed, right? Right? That's the way it works. One game on Talishar means I get to go on Twitter and tell everyone Katsu's better than 5. Like, confirmed. Like, I have undeniable evidence. I'm pretty sure I can do that. I'm sure that's what I'm allowed to do. Oh, you've left because of life as well? That makes sense. Yeah, alright, one second, everyone. I was gonna make a quick Twitter post that Katsu's better than 5. Everyone should switch over right now. Broken, even. Yeah, and I mean, honestly, we didn't even do any of our Tiger stuff that game. Every single time we did Roar of the Tiger, we just used it to banish to Art of War. I guess we did find 2 Art of Wars, and maybe that's also why they were a little salty, because they didn't find a single one. Yeah, but I mean, our Art of Wars is so underwhelming that honestly would have been better if they were any other card. The first time we Art of War, we just got +1 from the E-Strike. And the second time we did it, I guess we got +3 because we had 100 wins, Winds of Eternity. But either way, it was just not amazing Art of War turns. Yeah, no, for sure. We can't assume. They might have just left because they had, things to do. Things to do outside of playing a children's card game. Do people get that reference, by the way? Children's card game? Like, I guess the Fab community is a little older, so maybe they get the reference. Because I feel like the younger kids today probably don't get the reference. Yeah, I know the 5 wasn't you, but yeah. Oh god, another Bravo? Alright, time to get rolled again. And this time they're going first? Okay. Time to get absolutely smashed. Take out these no blocks and bring in sinks. Yeah. Alright, so we have a 100% win rate today into decks that aren't Bravo. And we're gonna have a 0% win rate into Bravo. GLHF. Okay. Ready to get down. Oh, no dominate. That's a good start. I mean, do we play around Pommel here and just block? Completely? Do I have an extra card? Yeah, I mean, why not, I guess. If they're letting us filter as well, we might draw closer into the combo. I mean, drew Roar of the Tiger, what did I say? Drew closer into the combo. I don't think we get to Arsenalite here, though, just because we need to pressure them a little. We can't just do nothing. So we're gonna Surging here into E-Strike. Which is fine, 12 damage. I mean, 12 damage for 4 cards is actually pretty trash, but... yeah, I guess we can E-Strike draw a card. Bruh, let me pass, Talishar. What are you doing? Lag. Okay, cool. Yeah, we pass. Okay. So we can E-Strike draw a card. Could be better than E-Strike for +2. Yeah, probably. Let's draw. Whelming. It's honestly pretty meh. Because we don't actually run that many Surgings. Like, this is something I want to tutor. Not... yeah. But it's fine. We'll Arsenal it. Maybe they CNC us. Oh my god, they actually did. Called it. Yeah, I mean, I don't actually really care about this card. Yeah, so on our turn, man, this is the second Roar of the Tiger. We can Karachi take the tempo, which is cool. Arsenal sink below. Alternatively, block 6 here and just then take the tempo. That doesn't feel as good. Of course, losing a full card here. I mean, what that means that the E-Strike, if I chosen +2, would have been better. I basically lost 2 damage there. Is kind of what's happening right now. But yeah, I think it's fine. We'll just have to let this go. Yeah, like I said, not a great card to Arsenal anyway, so... yep.
I don't like pitching our other Roar of the Tiger as well. So there's like 2 Roar of the Tigers at the bottom of the deck right now. Okay, then we can take the tempo. This they'll probably respect. Hopefully give us some armor. Okay, they are giving us some armor, which is nice. And Arsenal, we Arsenal this thing. Hopefully they get beta into dominating something. Okay, not dominating. Okay. So we can block 10, including the sync, and get to Arsenal Predatory Shriek. And then hopefully draw Art of War, I guess. Or the 3rd Roar of the Tiger, which is obviously going to be quite, like, unlikely that we draw that. Yeah, so we'll do this, and sync it. And just 100 wins them. Oh, I guess we'll Kadachi them. This is interesting. It's a very interesting decision here. If we just Kadachi twice, they're probably going to leak 2. But if 100 wins them, they might give me armor. And it's the same damage either way. But if they have excess cards in their hand, just doing 100 wins is going to be worse because I give them more value. So, alright, we'll just... Yeah, I think let's just Kadachi. I think it's more likely that they have an excess blue. Or just an excess card, because that's just the Guardian Life. Since you start playing Ranger, E-Strike draw card is all you know? Yeah, for sure. It's good. Okay. Yeah, see, so there we can. So I'm glad we went for double Kadachi and sub 100 wins. It would have gotten more value. Whereas in this case, just sending a Cranial Crush at us. If only the Bravo in the previous game had turns like this, whereas instead they just had back-to-back, like just always gas. All gas, no breaks. Cool. So I'm thinking we block 6, we just 100 wins. Actually, yeah, actually, we have the same situation. Do we 100 wins or do we double Kadachi? Interesting choice. And I guess we can play Mind State of the Tiger, which is like fine. It's not amazing. Oh, we could block with Mind State because it's kind of meh. And then we can Kadachi Whelming. It's a bit more damage. Although I like the Tiger in my hand. We haven't seen Art of War yet. And putting a Tiger in our hand off of tuning means we might be able to do something. So I think I'd rather play Mind State here. And really lean into that. Their Arsenal's been sitting there for a while. And since they pitched a Sync below, I'm guessing that's a D-React. Cool. So we'll Kadachi, Mind State, I think. Cool. I mean, we haven't seen a Spinal from them either, so, you know, we might just get Spinaled here and everything sucks. And we did see an Art of War, so... Oh my god, wait, is that all they're doing? Just a Thunderquake? Because we have Art of War and double Predatory Shriek? Oh my god. Yes. I'm very happy to see this. Because we get to Tunic, Art of War, Banish Winds of Eternity, go double Predatory Shriek, and, like, do things. Cool. So we will just let go to reactions. Maybe we get pummeled. We can discard Sync. Okay. Do we want to sync this? Just to save 4? No, I think it's likely we'll be able to Arsenal the Sync, so it's fine. We'll just take it. Okay, and that's a Sigil. Okay. I mean, oh, and we should block with Breaking Scales, because there's a good chance we might want to use it this turn. Whoops, that was a mistake. Okay. I think we have the option to banish the Tiger, but I think we just banish the Winds. What? Oh my god. Okay. Okay, we have Roar. I mean, really, they just need to block both Tiger swipes, which isn't difficult for them to do, but okay, this is pretty massive. Triple Predatory Shriek. We can just discard Sync to Katsu. And we'll have Mask as well. Mask of Pouncing Links. I mean, the Tigers themselves are already a lot of damage, right? 9. We have 11 Tigers, each of them coming in for 2. That's 18 damage just off of Tigers. Alright. Okay. Yeah, alright. Time to go Tiger. What the
heck was that? We could gas. Yeah, we definitely do have gas. The funny thing is, we're probably just dealing 18 damage. They're going to be able to block the Tiger Swipes. So, opponent just said, I see. I mean, yeah, I mean, they're probably just going to be able to block the swipes anyway, so... And then we have no more predatory streaks left in the deck, so, I have a feeling it's going to be a pretty underwhelming turn, but yes, we will find the Tiger Swipe. And we will use Katsu, discard Sync to find another Tiger Swipe. Okay, let's go, Tiger. I guess leaking 18, I can't really complain about that. But, I mean, with all the armor, the Tiger Swipes are never hitting here. So that is really the only damage we're doing this turn from these Crouching Tigers. Okay. Okay, we'll save one Tiger for the second swipe. Cool. They just block 6 very easily. Interesting, because breaking skills exists. Okay. I mean, honestly, that's fine that the sync below, which we did call that. We didn't know they had a D-React on Arsenal. Interesting that they... I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, we got bit back. I mean, I did say I was supposed to block a breaking skills the previous turn, but, you know, I didn't do that. Cool. Let me do this, and they will just block this. Unless, I don't know. I mean, we've seen them use 2 sigils. Yeah. Doesn't mean they don't have enough block. Cool. Alright, so we have tempo, but our deck's kind of bad, so let's see if we can, you know, do anything with this tempo. I mean... Alright, so what do we have here? This Mind State's useless at this point. We have 100 Winds of Eternity, which is nice. So we could... I kind of just want to block 3 here. I mean, go 100 Winds of Eternity, Arsenal E-Strike. Yeah, that seems pretty nice. Why not get Salt of the Mask? Because I'm not running Salt the Wound. But you're probably right. Maybe I should be running that, but I don't know. It feels like... I don't know, this list already feels like there's just so many things that need to go right. Oh, so we could Katsu another 100 wins, and that'll come in for 4. So do we want to give up E-Strike for 4 damage? Is E-Strike worth 4 damage? With snaps, E-Strike's actually worth 5, but I don't mind saving snaps and just getting a guaranteed 4 here while they're low and they're trying to swing tempo. Yeah. Yeah, so I feel like, yeah, I'm not running Salt the Wound. Maybe there's a good chance, but I mean, turns like where you get like triple Predatory Streak or even double Predatory Streak are so rare that I'm not sure if it's worth running Salt, because then there's just yet another card in the deck that doesn't do anything on its own, which is such a big problem with this list, right? Like, Predatory Streak and Roar of the Tiger both just do nothing on their own, that I'm not sure if I want to add more cards that you know, do nothing. Okay, honestly, we got rewarded for not arsling the E-Strike, because they're the CNC. This hand's pretty bad, I mean, we could Surging Whelming, because we just kind of drew it up, but... So, yeah, because all these, I guess we could block with a Whelming, and then go 100 wins Snatch.
And Arsenal surging? But do we even have any more red whelmings then? We have one red whelming there, one red whelming in our hand right now. Yeah, okay, so we do have one more. So I guess we get 100 win snatch. And Arsenal is surging, so I don't mind blocking this whelming. Because we got surging whelming, which is 9 total. But 100 win snatch and blocking 3 is 10 total, and we get a guaranteed Arsenal, so just value-wise, that's just better value. If they don't block this, we snaps it. They could have another D-react. Okay, but they are blocking it, so yeah, we're good. This is exactly what we wanted, actually. I'm happy to see that. Alright. So here we have... I mean, we have surging into 100, 100, take the tempo. With a Kadachi in there as well. So we take this. Oh wait, sorry, no Kadachi in there because we want one for the take the tempo. Okay, then we'll come in for two damage hits of these 100 wins. Oh, they're blocking it. Okay, so then the take the tempo is not live unless we go Kadachi, take the tempo. Which is oh wait, no. So we can 100 wins Kadachi Tunic take the tempo, which is probably the line here. Yeah. I like that they're giving me these blocks early. Because it's likely they're not going to block this then. Cool, nice. And then they're probably not blocking this Kadachi. Then we get to Tunic, take the tempo, and really punish them for blocking early on the chain. Which is the other thing about having stuff like Surging Strike. Like, you know, people are just, they're like, oh no, we need to block the Surging. And then you get to end turns with like, friggin' take the tempo and shit. Yeah, alright. So now we have this. Let's see. So we obviously out of war here. Actually, do we? Yeah, I think we always out of war here. I mean, we really need to hope we draw good stuff, though. We still have snaps up, which is nice. And we will also have rapid reflex, which our opponent being this low is quite nice. I mean, it does look like we might get fatigued, to be honest. We're this low. How many 100 wins have you used? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've used 500 wins. 6. Okay, we've used 600 wins. So let's keep the Winds of Eternity in our deck just in case. And Banner Soulbeat Strike. Okay, that was terrible. That was absolute trash out of war. Cool. So let's see. Yeah, and then we just have to pass. And we launch all this. Okay, we have a sync. Okay, they have a spinal. Yeah, so we will sync this, I guess. We will just block with rapid reflex and sync it, and then we 100 wins. And if they let it hit, we get to tutor with we get to tutor off of Katsu. Oh no, we keep coming back to this. Is it better to 100 wins here or just double Kadachi? Probably better just double Kadachi, because then... Oh man, that was actually a misplay. I should have blocked one on the spinal and just double Kadachi them here. But fine. We'll double Kadachi like this, which is not good. Oh, wait. Actually. we'll Kadachi 100 wins. I do want to send more damage at them. Okay, and we got a pommel, which is fine. Let's see what they do here. Choke Slam. Okay, because I wanted a Tunic Art of War. So Choke Slam obviously puts a wrench in that plan. And these 100 wins are also bad under Choke Slam's effect. We could block 7 and Snatch, but then we're getting... Yeah, we're kind of getting fatigued. So what if we Kadachi, because I really want to start... I really want to threaten Kadachis. And we can E-Strike, draw a card, snaps it, and then... HL. My opponent's asking me if I'm an HL player, and I don't know what HL means. Okay. So Chokeslam means 100 wins is garbage. Yeah, it means the 100 win stuff is garbage because they don't buff each other. Winds of Virginity doesn't get buffed. Art of War is also bad. So what I really want to do is just make sure I get like as many cards from them on my turn as possible with Kadachi, E-Strike, Snatch. So that the turn after I'm free to Art of War off of Tunic. So I think we go ahead and take this here, and we are alive through a pommel as well. Okay. Right. So here we are crushed. So E-Strike +2 sucks. So what we'll do is... I mean, yeah, we just got 100 wins for sure. Although at least we know they don't have a D-React now, and they don't have any armor, so dangerously close to Kadachi lock for them. But we are like Anothos lock as well, so I think we lose that battle, to be honest. So we need to try and sneakily win the game. So we had Choke Slam, so +2 is not an option here. Yeah, we draw a card and hope we get something that allows us to threaten Kadachis, and then we also snatch at the end of it. We could just Tunic Art of War for... Oh, we could Tunic Art of War for Go again and Banish. So then we can E-Strike, draw a card without using snaps, and then we can save snaps for the snatch. I don't hate that. I don't hate that. Yeah, because +1 on Art of War doesn't matter while we are on Choke Slammed. I swear that one damage that we that one damage that we missed on the breaking seals, the one life that we lost, kinda hurting us here. Cool, sweet. And we'll do Go again, Banish this. Not amazing, but we could draw into better stuff with the E-Strike. So yeah. So we'll E-Strike, bottom the Tiger Swipe, because that's obviously the most useless card right now. And it'll be draw a card. Okay. Yeah, if this was a blue, obviously it would be the best. So we're missing 1 damage because this is not a blue. Choose to use Katsu's ability. What can we even get? That's we can discard Roar of the Tiger to find, like, put something in there. Like, if we have a red 100 wins in there, that no, I think the Kadachis are better. No. So now we go Kadachi, and I'm very happy to see them use a D-React on the E-Strike, because now the Snatch is harder to block, maybe? I don't know if they've used all the D-Reacts. There's still a Sigil left in the deck, actually, assuming they run all 3, so... Did we get there? We got there. Whew. Wow, we managed to get there against. I mean, we had the nuts, the absolute nuts out of war Roar of the Tiger triple Predatory Streak turn, which is obviously the only way I think we win that matchup. Remember that was, yeah, honestly, I mean, we got pretty lucky that game. Let's just call it as it is. Just the fact that, you know, we drew that hand, we had Art of War in Arsenal and another Art of War, no, and like Roar of the Tiger in hand, and a Predatory Streak. And all they did was a Thunderquake. You know, like they did not like crippling us or spinal us or chokeslam us or anything like that. So just so many things need to go right for you to even have a chance in this matchup. And even so, it was still really close at the end there. So yep, we got pretty lucky, managed to get there against Bravo, but it's a bad matchup. It's not something you can reliably hope to pull off, I think. But it's nice that we did manage to get there. Okay, so at this point, it's been 2 hours. You know what? I'll do one more. I'll do one more. This time I will play Dory, though. And then that will be the last game of the stream. Lucky or not, pulled it out. Yeah, we did. We did pull it out. We definitely made some mistakes. Definitely, man, not blocking the breaking scales when we clearly were probably going to use it the next turn was terrible. But yeah, that's how it be sometimes. I think we bring courage in this matchup. We probably won the armor. Yeah, we probably won the armor, and I don't think Alexi's gonna try and grind us up. Right, I feel like Tuning's more for like if the opponent's trying to grind you out like a guardian. But given that it's Lexi, the extra armor plus maybe the cost reduction could be helpful. I guess the question is, are we supposed to try and fatigue them? Maybe it could be the case that our most optimal strategy is to fatigue them, but I just do not want to play that. I don't want to play fatigue. This is not fun. So let's bring in this Nourishing and Iron Song response, I think. As long as there's one route still in the list. Yes, there is one route on the list. I don't think we need Remembrance, and yeah. Okay. Wait, is there a red overpower in the list, though? You can tell I'm really not familiar with this Dory right now, which is the point. That's a nice thing about these off seasons where there isn't really a big event anytime soon, is you get to just test with heroes you're unfamiliar with and hopefully get more familiar with them. Do I need red overpower? I feel like, you know what? Route will serve that purpose. Yeah, it's fine. And we have CNCs, obviously. Yeah, we're good. Okay, this is nice. This is a nice hand, because you get to hit and run Dawnblade, and then they'll block the Dawnblade, and you get a CNC after that. Whoa, they're running Death Dealer. Yo, what is this? Oh, against Lightning Lexi. Now that's a tri-shot they pitched. This is wild. This is absolutely wild. Okay. Wow. Alright, yeah, so we'll just do the line we talked about. We'll do this. We, I guess, also have the option to Iron Song response this Dawnblade. Interesting. So they are just letting it through. Unless they have a direct, I doubt they have a direct. Snapshot's kind of an annoying. Oh, they do have a direct. Wow. Okay, cool. Honestly, totally fine. And I don't mind Arsenal Blue Iron Song as well. It's like, it's an okay Arsenal. It's not amazing, but it's fine. And here you go. Here's the CNC. Nice. Give me those cards. And we'll Arsenal this. Cool. Just a snapshot. We don't have Go again with this hand, unfortunately. That sucks. That really sucks. I mean, we have Steelblade Twinning, though. Like, is this a Boltyn turn? I hate it. We could Providence to try and find a Go again. Like, I mean, when you just naturally draw Steelblade Twinning, like, isn't that like what you're supposed to do? Like, just crack your Bolters? Nothing was revealed, right? Yeah, so this is really all they're doing. I mean, Let's leave our options open. I think we just block with Boltys here. In our turn, we Steel Blade. And we send the Dawnblade. Ugh, that feels so weak. I mean, we also have Iron Song. Well, yeah, and we also have Iron Song, so... to maybe push that on hit through? Question is, do we just... yeah. I don't know, this feels very sus. I don't like cracking Bolters when my opponent's at 40. Let's see. Okay, so we drew. Okay, yeah, and we didn't draw another Source of Go again, unfortunately. But Iron Song kind of guarantees that we get the counter. It just feels so weak, to crack Bolters when they're this high health. They also have a bunch of the armor, so it's likely that even if we do get a counter, they can eventually just get rid of it. By just blocking out. Then again, they are in lightning, so I kind of feel like we are in a race. In which case, I should just go for it. The thing is, we're doing nothing with the extra card from Supremacy once we Iron Song it. So we're basically we're potentially trading Bolters for a counter, which doesn't feel amazing, I have to say. Yeah, but I don't know. This turn feels so incredibly weak. Cool. So we Iron Song here, and we also get to Braces, and we Dawnblade. I hope they block from hand, so I can at least get value from my Iron Song response here. I think we use it anyway just so I swap out with Twinning Blade, because this card is not going to be much in Arsenal. Okay. So no easy Source of Go Again here. Our like pitch card is our Go Again card, so likely all I want to do is just make sure I keep the counter. Is going to be the plan. And we have a decent hand for that. We'll block one of these 1-for-3s, and we have Iron Song and like a puncture for the other one. We let this one through. Tunic Death Dealer, interesting. Okay, so yeah, Endless Arrow needs to be blocked. Ooh, Hammer of Lightning, and they did fuse this turn already, so they can give this Endless Arrow go again just with that. Cool. We'll probably losing a bit of value on our armor here. I don't want to give them 2 pieces of armor. I just don't think that's necessary. I could just block 6. Play around Rain Razors. But if they had Rain Razors, they probably would have played on Dazzling Crescendo. So I do want to play around Rain Razors. I can block 5 on this. Lightning Press is a card. But there's no way... I mean, I'm not playing on a Lightning Press, I don't think. They are priced into popping the Amulet here, so we know for sure that's happening. So we'll do this. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, the popping bullseye pretty early on. Okay. I like to see that. Cool. So we can give them courage here. And a 3 block. Wait, this doesn't have go again though. So I don't actually care so much about this hitting. They already have plenty of cards to Arsenal. They have no go again here. So sure. Yeah, actually I don't care. I'd rather save my armor. Yeah, so now you have 3 cards and you're only arsenaling 1, so sure. That's fine by me. Oh, and they are playing Remembrance. So I guess they are scared of getting fatigued, but that's just not my plan at all. There's a chance they don't give us Reprise with this Iron Song, but I feel like they should be trying to get this counter off. Okay, so they aren't
giving me reprise. That's fine. Because we are leaking a bunch. We're dealing 7 here. Do we use this to increase our chances of getting a go again? I don't think so. Worst, it's a block 3 anyway. Oh man, we I don't know. Yeah, this is a bit unfortunate to not have a blue here. We finally drew a go again, but no blue. Yeah, because we can Warrior's Valor Dawnblade, but okay, there's Electrify on here. We can Warrior's Valor Dawnblade, but we don't have resources to swing Dawnblade again. We could crack Courage, which could totally be the play here. Because it does feel like we're racing. So I could block with my Crown of Providence and Courage here and just get rid of something. Like Steelblade Supremacy, maybe? Oh wait, no, if I'm going to crack Courage, I just hold on to Steelblade Supremacy, and then I only spend resources for Supremacy and War's Valor, and I just get to swing Dawnblade for free, like a bunch. How much? Dawnblade? Nah, if they block out, then we just completely lose. So probably not doing that. Unless I was coming in with Go again because they flipped Electrify. Wait, have they? They've already used Death Dealer though. So how are they loading this again? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that this goes back to the hand. It's whether I care about Electrify on hit, which I don't, is 1 damage. So we can just let this hit. I mean, yeah, I mean, do they play Heaven's Claws? Like, I'm not sure what they're doing with all these cards. When they don't have a Death Dealer activation. Which is the trouble with Lexi, right? It's like, you can have a bunch of action points, but then you don't have bow activations. Okay, so they did have Heaven's Claws. Yeah, I'm down to just take it and just, yeah, we unfortunately need to keep a whole card to threaten and a Dawnblade swing. Unless we crack Courage, which I feel like we don't need to yet. Yeah, so Heaven's Claws, but that was still a very inefficient turn from them, to be honest. Sure, this is still gonna hit. Oh, Sync from Arsenal. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, Sync from Arsenal definitely hoses us. Because that was War's Valor, so I did need to hit to get Go again. Otherwise I could have twinning and gone around it. And at this point, I feel like I want to use the Iron Song just because it's kind of clumping up my hand. They're basically just never letting me... This is never triggering Reprise, it seems like. And I do want to make sure I draw blue and a Go against Horse. So I'll just go ahead and use it, even though it's not on. It's pretty sad. Okay, still no blue. But we did draw a Go against Horse, so that's quite nice. And I guess if it's hit and run, we don't need the blue. We can still threaten Dawnblade. We can still threaten a counter, I mean. Okay, light it up. We do need to block. So I think our turn might just be Dawnblade and we Iron Song Pride. Go again. I kind of need to block the light it up is the problem here. At this point, since we've lost the counter, holding onto Twinning Blade is kind of meh. So do we use Crown of Providence to get rid of it? Is the question. Yeah, the clay sign is... I think I'll save my blocks for light it up. And I could just double block it, get rid of twinning, and hopefully draw something good. That feels weak, right? That feels very sus, when I put it that way. So, but we do need to block light it up completely. So that's like either 2 cards or... No, card and armor. Yeah, okay. So we can just go ahead and block this here. And then we can block 4, Brave Forge, and hit and run on the light it up. Keep a bunch of block on our armor.
Dory weakness, defense reaction from Arsenal. Yeah, for sure. Which is, I mean, it's kind of interesting that, you know, like, it's kind of difficult for Rangers to put defense reactions in Arsenal. They kind of like putting other things there. Oh, nothing is revealed. Well, if nothing's revealed, can we do something better? So, man, honestly, the not having resources kind of sucks. Because I would have loved to hit and run Dawnblade, and if we had a blue, we could have Iron Song Prided along with 2 Dawnblade swings, but since we can't, we're just gonna block here, save our armor, and we just Dawnblade Iron Song Pride, which is really weak. That's like 4 damage from 2 cards, but maybe we get to keep the counter. They don't have a D-react. So there is a consideration here to only do this after the Dawnblade has hit, so that we don't get blown up by a D-react. But I'm gonna risk it because I feel a little behind, and so I want to just I feel I have to play to win and not play to not lose. Okay, cool. So it did hit. We get to keep the counter. And let's see what they get to do. Okay, this is a decent hand, finally. Dazzling, Fusing Weave Lightning. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so honestly, Glistening, actually, at this point in the game, doesn't feel very strong, because, yeah. Because when you're this far down the race, you don't want to be building up counters, you want to be sending lots of damage. And in any case, we'll just have to let the first arrow hit and see if they get to present on hits. Snapshot. Okay, this looks like it could be a scary turn from them. Okay. Oh, they have a Lightning Press. Okay. They have a Lightning Press in hand. They have more deadly activations, but they use Tunic. So they have a Lightning Press. So they're what? They're going to pitch a card and then load an arrow, I suppose. Sure. So I'm going to hold on to Stroke of Foresight, I think. And my turn would probably just be Dawnblade, Stroke it. Yeah. Okay. Oh, so they did have a blue. So I'm curious why they used Tunic for the first Death Seal activation. It seems like they're gonna be ending the turn with floating, so I'm not sure why they used Tunic there. Yeah, we will let this hit. We're probably gonna Lightning Press here. Yeah, there we go. And then our turn, we will just Dawnblade. We'll get a life from Heart of Findall, and we will be able to Stroke of Foresight this, which we will do. Cool. So this might be the turn we finally use the Crown Providence. What did it reveal? It revealed a blue Electrify. I can probably get rid of this Twinning Blade, and then we get to Glistening, Dawnblade, and then like CNC as a to end our chain. Yeah, we will not block this. I guess we die to double Lightning Press to not blocking that, but you know, I'm not gonna play around that. Okay, they're pitching the Electrify that they showed us. Okay, good. Yeah, so I'm glad I saved my blocks. And the reveal Lightning Surge. They could have a Lightning Press. Do we want to play around another Lightning Press? I guess is the question here. Like we'll definitely do this, and the question is, do we block an extra 3? If they do have the Lightning Press, we just die. Because it's gonna be 3+3. Well, no, right? Because wait, yeah, no, because this only gets destroyed when the chain closes. We could block with the braces as well, which means we survive at 1 if they have the Lightning Press. It's tricky, honestly. Okay, so... Okay, alternatively, we just don't block with armor. And all we do on our turn is CNC. Nah, that doesn't feel good. They can just block with 2 cards and then still have a turn. So, are we priced into just not playing around the Lightning Press here?
This is an interesting decision. We could just die here. Or I give them one card. Maybe I don't block with all the armor. I just block with Providence and Out for Blood. And I still get to Glistening Dawnblade into CNC. This is very tricky. This is a very tricky position. You know, I actually kind of feel like I want to push. And if I just block 5, I also get to pop Courage to swing Dawnblade. Hold resources for like Out for Blood. And CNC. Yeah, because they are at 10, and at this point I just want to... I think what I want to do is just move the game state to where they need to be scared of like everything. Okay, cool. So they did not have the lightning press, so we feel even better. We can spoils here. I'm just wondering whether I want to pop Courage. So we get to spoils, have 2 float, and we get to Dawnblade. And then we get to Out for Blood, the Dawnblade, and we get to CNC afterwards as well. Without Couraging. So I think that is the line. Yeah, so using armor there to try and put them in the spot where they need to be scared of like every single attack reaction I have, which is what I'm hoping I'm trying to get from this turn, is why I decided to block all my armor the previous turn. I want to put them to that like less than 5 range, where you have to be scared of everything. Okay, now they do this, and then I'm going to CNC, then they'll go to 4, and not have arsenal, and then I'm in a really good spot. So I'm very happy in my armor used the previous turn, because this is unconditional go again from Spoils of War. Yeah, I'll just hold on to Out for Blood and punish them with the CNC. So, yeah, sure. Yeah, and now when they're at 4, everything's scary for them, except when we draw all reds. That is not what we want to see here. So let's see. The best line here might just be to pitch one of my go-agains and just Dawnblade, and just hold on to my pumps. If they don't block enough, I can route for victory. Or probably just Out for Blood. We could Courage here, actually. We could just pop Courage to get the free Dawnblade swing. And hold on to like all our pumps. Cause yeah, if I do that, I can play 1 Out for Blood and a route, potentially. Yes. And at this point, yeah, I don't really care for go again here. I just care to kill them. So, okay, we're gonna pop Courage, and we're just gonna swing Naked Dawnblade. Okay, they aren't blocking. So I'm gonna Out for Blood. Pitching, probably. If this goes another turn, what do I want to hold on to? I probably want to hold on to one of the pumps. Sure, yeah, we'll get rid of this. D-react? Okay. But do you have another one? Yeah, we obviously don't route this, because, yeah, what the hell. GG. Cool. They didn't have the other D-react. Yep. Alright, they said GG in the chat. Alright, very nice. Very nice. That was close. That was really tight. Honestly, a couple of all red hands kind of messed us up. But I mean, Dory's fridge is, I think, like what really got us there. What got us through there. Just the fact that we could use the fridge to completely put them in the spot where now they need to be scared of every attack reaction that we have was really cool. And yeah, was enjoyable. Weird game for sure. Popping bolters that early. Still not sure if that was the correct decision, but I mean, I guess it sort of ended up working out. The counter stayed for a couple of turns, which is interesting. But yeah. That was that. And with that, I will call the stream here. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. It's
how long? Yeah, we streamed for like 2.5 hours. Got a bunch of games in because Katsu games was so quick. And then we got one Dory game at the end because it is a hero I'm trying to train and practice on. Yeah, we surprisingly actually had a decent record today. We only lost once to their Bravo on the Tiger Katsu list, and we won everything else. And then we also won this Dory game. Yeah, so thanks everyone for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Bye.